start with this lick. We're going to break it down in bits. All right. So it's basically three notes that we're working with here. That's a F, G, and a B flat. Starts from the F, pick the F, hammer on to a G. This is the third and the fifth fret of the fourth string. This is the third fret of the third string. That's your B flat. So F to G to B flat, right? F to G, B flat, G, F, G, B flat, G, F, G. Play that slowly. So here's a hammer on, pick, hammer on, pick, slide bend, pick, pick, hammer on, slide bend, pick, pick, pick. Okay, here's the next part. All on the fourth string, all right? So, pick, hammer on, pull off to the open. 3-5-3-0. Then 3-2-0. And then 2, pick on 2, hammer on 3, pull off 2, pull off 0. Then pick 3, pick 5, pick 3. So just finish off with 2 notes. That's a B flat to the G. All right. So, all right. Next part is a bend up on the fifth fret of the third string. This is the new note. This is a C. You bend up from C to D, and then you bend down, but not from D. You bend down from D flat. Okay. So you bend up to D, but you bend down from D flat. Be careful about that. Though that's the beauty of the thing. Then B flat to C. Now you're going to play this lick where it's going to be pick on the fifth string, hammer on to 6, which is your D flat, pull off to C, fifth fret, pull off to B flat on the third fret, and pull off to G on the open string. So you hit B flat to C. Alright, the next part is C to B flat to G. You pick C and then you pull off to B flat to G. Pick B flat next. Hammer on to C, pull off to B flat, pull off to G, and then repeat. Hammer on this. That's the lick, alright? So, when you put all that together, alright? Finish on the G and then very basic blues lick, bend up from C to D, which you must have heard a billion times by now. So, it's bend up from the 5th to the 7th fret on the 3rd string, then play the D, which is the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then play G, which is the 3rd fret of the 1st string, play D, which is the 3rd fret of the 2nd string again, hit your F, which is the 6th fret of the 2nd string, and bend up to G and vibrato. Alright, next part of the lick is, so G, D, F, C, bend up to D, and then G again on the 1st string. So 3rd fret on the 1st string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 6th fret on the 2nd string, bend up from the 5th fret to the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and then 3rd fret of the 1st string. Alright, next part of the lick. You are hitting the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, going from D, so you're starting from D, going to D flat, C, B flat, and G. 3, 6, 5, 3, 5. On across 3 strings. This is on the second string, this is on the third string, and this is on the fourth string. So, okay, very simple double lick, which is B flat to C. There's a hammer on and then pull off back to B flat and then to G. Pick on G, which is the fifth of the fourth string, fifth fret of the fourth string. Then again, pick B flat, hammer on to C, and then pick B flat. Big vibrato on B flat. Okay. Now you have to come. Basically, you have to come out there. So you're going to slide up from the 5th fret, which is a G, all the way to the 12th fret, which is a D on the 4th string. All right. This is the lick, and once you slide up, so you slide up to the 12th fret. Next, you hit the 10th fret of the 3rd string, which is an F, and then you go to the 12th fret of the 3rd string, which is a G, and then you pull off from G to F, 12 to 10, and then pick the D, which is the 12th fret of the 4th string, and repeat. So, th fret. So the next part of the lick, after you repeat this, after you play the, then you're on the D, 12th fret, F, 10th fret of the 3rd, F sharp, chromatic note, 11th fret of the 3rd string, G, 12th fret of the 3rd string. Now you hit the 11th fret of the 2nd string, which is your B flat, but then you bend up a half note, maybe to B or to C, back to the G, which is 12th fret of the 3rd string. So now you play the F, hammer on to G, which is 10th, hammer on to 11, pull off to 10, and then play your D, which is 12th on the 4th string. So 10, 12, 10 on the 3rd, and then 10, 12, 10 again on the 3rd string. So, okay. Then you're at the fastest part. This requires some alternate picking. Sorry. So you're basically playing on the, everything is on the G string, on the 3rd string. You're going from the 12th to the 15th fret, and then 2 strikes on the open string. Then 10 to 12th fret, 8th to 10th, 10th to 12th. So I'll just play the entire part. It's sort of like a pattern in your head that you have to form, right? All right, so what we're going, I'll go slowly, and I'll just call out the basic number of the fret. 12 to 15, 10 to 12, 8 to 10, 8 to 10, 7 to 8, 5, 7, 5, 3, 5, 3. And this is the last. So you bend up from C, which is the 5th fret of the 3rd string. All right, bend back down to C and hit that with a vibrato. Hit C twice and go back down to B flat, just 5th to the 3rd. Start from the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. hammer onto the third, pull off to the second, hit the fifth fret of the fourth string and the third fret of the fourth. All right, and then really quickly start from 5. It's all on the fourth string. 5, 3, 2, nil. Big pick on the 5, and then 3, 2, and 0. Just pull off. All right, and then you go third to the fifth fret of the fourth string, second to the fifth fret of the third string, back to the second fret of the third string, and then the fifth fret of the fourth string, and now fifth fret of the third string to the seventh fret of the fourth string, and then fifth fret of the third string twice, and then bend up for the finish. So that last part, if I were to put it all together, so this is the wonderful solo from the song Burn by Deep Purple. It's an extremely chaotic solo and way ahead of its time, and still so incredibly difficult to play with the sort of feel that you would want. I hope that this helps you. I know that the notes are kind of chaotic, and perhaps my presentation was too, but I still hope that it gets through to you and it helps you, and I hope that it's useful. Till next time, you guys, maybe consider dropping a subscribe on the channel. Take care.